Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of the Holy Trinity campaign in Europa Universalis IV. It's time, I think, for a little bit of offensive war instead of defensive. I haven't gotten a pop-up yet about the Livonian Order having any real major problems up here. They still have unrest problems, but it's down to 5.2%. It's Orthodox land, so they do have a little bit of a religious intolerance for that. They're probably going to convert the land, if I had to guess. They'll just go straight for it. Yep, there we go. Kexholm getting converted. He's converting 2 of them. He's got an extra missionary because he's got divine traditions, so that's quite nice. Let's go ahead and declare on Venice. Oh, could you? We'll make it over the province that doesn't have a fort, or the lower level fort for Friuli. Actually, we've got to siege on Treviso first. So we'll just make it Treviso. No matter what, he doesn't have an army that can contest me. Austria's not going to give me military access. Actually, Papal Papal army strength plus 100 reasons? Are you really weak right now, Austria? Holy crap, Austria only has 5,000 troops. This is a massacre of a war, holy smokes. That's crazy. It's still on our defensive call, despite how weak they are, but... Now that's just a silly game, come on. How about we go ahead and leave behind the galleys? I pressed the detach siege button and it's like, oh, you'd probably like to leave behind your light ships, right? That's a good idea, right? No, no game, I don't want to do that. So we're going to leave behind the cannons. We're going to grab the whole army and move it off. Which got us exiled. Of course. I guess I kind of need military access again, huh? No, apparently I don't. He got military access. Move our siege guy over. Let's get this guy here. Wow. It's painful. Need to bribe these guys again. We could get some money back from these guys now. Double disease outbreak. Amazing. What are the chances, right? I'll tell you what they are. It's 1 in, let's see, 14 squared. 15 squared is 225, I think. 14 squared is 192, so 192. Pretty unlikely. Let's get 2 back-to-back ones. Out of 192 siege ticks, siege tick pairs, you would get back-to-back disease rolls, in theory, 1 every 192 times. And yet I could swear it happens to me more often than that, you know? You know. I know you know what I'm talking about. We only need 5 cannons. Hopefully we don't suffer a disease outbreak there as well. Yeah, look at that. He's actually got a few ships. Let's keep a diplomat free because I don't actually want to fight his navy. I want him to just cease to exist. Do we want to condemn slavery? Or their purpose is slavery? It is to our dismay that we have learned that Catholic countries have enslaved the Indians of the West. Their purpose is slavery. That's horrible. We could really use the stability, though. Or gain devotion. Ah. I condemn it. It's historic, isn't it? Alright, now before his navy can come out, let's just end this fight, end this war. Okay, so we're going to piss off Genoa, Austria, Montferrat, Venice, Mantua. Venice doesn't exist, so Mantua, Hungary. We're not scared of Austria, we're not scared of any of these people. So we just do it, take a little bit of money, and I think we do a couple of these just so that we get some more prestige as well. The unrest is pretty okay. This should not be part of the HRE, so we don't have to worry about unlawful territory. I don't think we need to lower autonomy. There's no estate assigned. It's the right religion. It's the right, it's the same right culture group. We can core very quickly. We have no war exhaustion for the first time in, the history of forever. We'll put Clemens VII in charge in hopes that he dies. It's probably about that time we start upgrading our ships with all this money. Roma has a shipyard, I assume? No, it doesn't. I never built one, did I? Wow, we don't even have a single shipyard. Well, let's get one in... let's see. Where would it be the fastest to build a boat? Because that'll indicate to us who has the most development. 346. Roma, of course, would be good. But 335. Palermo. 8 base production. Sure, let's build it here. So we'll upgrade ships after that. I'm going to have to boost my stability back up soon. Milan will cede land to Siena. Man, we've created a monster here. You were supposed to be mine. You've formed Tuscany. I've created Tuscany. What the hell? Oop, actually that means I don't need you guys to stay here, do I? We'll wait for the dock, and we'll upgrade it. By now, we could have already integrated this land right here. Oops. Sweden is now turned on Norway. They allied against Denmark, and now they're fighting each other. Regency over here. Assuming that Ragusa is still being defended. Yes, they are. Austria would still protect Hungary. Bohemia is the emperor, I assume? I think? Yeah. Gotta keep an eye on that disaster. Peasants' War went away. We gained a fort. I guess that's kind of cool. Karelian separatists. Yeah, shoot. I've got to get up there to help him. He can't handle it. Let's send the best army we can for that enemy composition. So ideally, I'll have to send it over in 2 stacks. God, it's gonna take forever. August of 22. Takes almost a year just to get there. It's gonna take me like 3 years to get my troops back and forth between here and there. Maybe I can combine 1 stack with his 7 stack and actually fight it off. But he can't put it down on his own. Alright, I'm gonna march back to Rome. Try to speed it up a little bit. Now's probably a good time to build up the force limit, or at least try to. I want to have combat width -4. So 21 infantry for my primary stack. We've got 16 so far. Let's train 5 more. And we're going to fill in the back row. I have boatloads of money. My income is fantastic. Temples seem to be the way to go for us, though. They're clocking in just a little bit higher than your average upgrade. A time of prosperity. The boats can make it, probably. Probably. If I'm the defender with 12 troops, and the Livonians are nearby and they reinforce, maybe we could just park the army in Kexholm. Congrats on your re-election. Yeah, let's leave the ships up here and just hope that we can deal with this without having to send more men. Bohemia will cede land to Hungary. And they will also cede Prague to Austria. And Wurzburg. Renounce some claims. Nothing major. I mean, they did give up Prague. That's bad. Yep, Austria-Hungary. Scary. Rebels in the Papal State on the 26th. I'm going to be there tomorrow. Meant to join the coalition. We've got our 2-3 against their no leader. He is coming to reinforce. No, he's not. Now he is. Okay, I think we got this. We should be fine. We're getting flanked pretty hard right now. Austria's joined the coalition. Thank you for the reinforcements, Livonia. Sorry, yeah, Livonian Order. That was a painful fight for me. But you are squared away. And now you have no issues with unrest, so... let's send this army home before the coalition fires. Trying to gear out that back row with lots of cannons. So, Austria takes Bohemia's capital. Bohemia gets re-elected. Bohemia says, hey, that's unlawful. Austria says, go to hell. This is a pretty cannon-heavy army. We got a nice, strong back row now. Altogether, we got 17 cannons. So we got 25 in the front, 17 in the back. We could handle 8 more cannons. And we've got the money and the force limit for it, so we're going to do it. Well, we have the money for 3. Sweden has dishonored their alliance with the Teutons. Teutons are defending now against Poland. They are too large to be full annexed. Now's going to be our opportunity. Have you fabricated any claims on them? What in the hell is wrong with you? You won't fabricate claims on freaking anything. Neither Riga nor the Livonians are willing to fabricate claims. Is it because they're so far away from me that they're just, like, stupid? I don't get it. There's the big truce. The big one. Unfortunately, yeah, no, we're okay. Coalition shouldn't really get much bigger. The shipyard got finished. Let's send our trade fleet. Well, we have no money right now, but eventually I want to repair and replace the trade fleet. How's the disaster looking? Let's not forget about that. So gotta bump that stability up. Just get rid of that problem. One of the following must be true, unless lower than 0. National unrest is at 0. Barely. Suppose I could embargo a couple rivals. We're only rivaling, or only embargoing the Ottomans, and yet we're rivaled to Hungary and Austria, both. How dare you still guarantee the freaking Ragusans after so long? That's an impressive little stack there. This army would be terrifying in combat. In planes, max combat width, nearly full cannons. We want more. Let's keep on building more. I want to attack Denmark. He secured a few more allies. Danzig won't protect him. Utrecht and Munster don't matter. Feed back the Livonian cores. Get continuity between the territory. All sounds pretty good. So, I think we're going to send another army right back up there. I mean, I know they just got home, but I'd like to have probably 6 cannons and 6 in the front row. Is that too little? Yeah, it's too little. It needs to be 12, 8 and 4. So let's do 6 infantry, 2 cav, and 4 cannons. With the siege guy for speed. No more progress here, but so yeah, we take a short break from actually conquering anything. I hope our leader dies soon. He's so bad. Okay, the Teutons have just ceded 1, 2, 3, 4 provinces, which makes them a 2-province minor with lots of cores. So good, we don't actually have to attack them. They will not accept outright vassalization because of papal economic base compared to Teutonic. Somehow they think that 30 development's really strong. And yet my little idiot vassal, despite me having set him to, I could have sworn I had him rivaled. Oh, that's right, I had him rivaled at one point. I've set you to hostile. Would you please, pretty please, fabricate a claim on him? Or are you just uninterested in this? Same thing with Riga. I've got them set to hostile and they haven't done it, so I guess there's no reason to assume that's going to happen. Well, if I get bigger and get land that's closer to them, eventually they would do it. So, okay, how about we do this the opposite way now? We're not going to force vassalism, I guess. We're going to be friendly. We're not going to pick up an alliance, but we're going to keep them nice and high on opinion so we can enforce peace if anyone else attacks them. Make sure they are special interests. They are. Good. Major problems in Denmark. Our army is present. Lose devotion or stability? I guess we lose devotion. How's your navy look? Utrecht has a couple heavies. Actually, surprisingly large number of infantry that they have. But we have the war goal. There's a small navy here. We'll go fight that small navy if we can catch it. Not fast enough. Okay, let's just siege down these provinces then. And keep our army hanging out in defensive terrain. That time we were able to catch the small one, which is good. Sank most of it. Hang out in the defensive terrain. Montferrat has now joined a coalition. Excuse me. Munster actually came down to Treviso. Alright. And the Protestant Reformation has begun. Past the Conventicle Act. Take our tolerance back down. I don't think we need it just yet. Make Poland like us. How ironic is that? After everything we've been through. We don't need any forts, and it's only like 20-some war score, so he should surrender fairly quickly. His enthusiasm is probably already low because of his rebels. So we just get a little bit more war score. Kill this army over here. We've got 17 in the front, 17 in the back. Good leader. Not flat terrain, but still fine. Squished? Not squished. Everyone really likes me! Yay! I guess we're just kind of waiting on the ticking war score. Or battles with these guys. Declining power of the nobility. Very well. That's a very small amount of monarch points. Alright, I'm going to take a break here. I'll see you again soon. Thank you for watching, everyone. See you in a bit.